Afternoon everyone, and welcome back once again to the Beard Bros. I'm John, and once again I'm here with one of my Tiny Rebel unboxings that I like to do. It is, as we speak, the 8th of January, and Tiny Rebel have not long, I think they released it Monday, Tuesday, I don't know, I'm still off work at the moment, so every day is blending into one at the moment, but earlier this week they announced they've announced before, but they released 4 new non-alcoholic beers for you poor fuckers out there who are doing dry January, and so I'm here. I've ordered them. Of course we ordered them. Pretty much keeping Tiny Rebel in business at this point in time. And yeah, I'm just basically here and I'm just going to show you what I bought today. So let's see what I've got. I've got a little smaller box today, as you can see here. Just a little half-size box compared to normal. I think these are the old boxes actually. So let's cut it open. See what's inside. So ladies and gentlemen folk. So I've ordered a couple of things today. Some Tiny Rebel merch. For the lovely socks, these are the newest versions, these are just the black ones, very nice. Also ordered these bad boys, which are the Tiny Rebel sticker pack. Just thought it'd be cool, and it's basically going to be decorating the old Beard Bros machine in front of me right now. They were £2.50, I think they were. I think the socks were a £5, so not too bad. And last but not least, here we have the stars of the show, baby. So we have the non-alcoholic mix pack, and you can see the beers down the bottom here. So we have the Club Tropica NA, which they released beforehand, and it's all well and good. You know what you're getting with that one. We also have the Party Hard NA, which is the non-alcoholic pale ale, the new release, completely new release on that one, new flavour. Let's see what that's like. We have the rhubarb and custard non-ale, non-alc. I think it's a non-ale. No. The non-alcoholic sour even, which I tried the alcoholic version of that in the summer, and that was pretty good. And finally, last but not least, the one I'm probably most looking forward to is this bad boy on the end, which is the Space Cake non-alcoholic. And I'm going to butcher the ingredients, so I'll try and read it off the box, so I'm going to open it up instead and see what's inside. First things first, there's our socks, standard Tiny Rebel socks, very nice. They'll do a turn, lovely job. The sticker pack, so we have pineapple, lovely little Tiny Rebel font there, that's the funk font. We have the bear is on fire, which is lovely. We have the nice rainbow bear, and last but not least we have the ice cream. And now onto the beers. So first one out of the box, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Space Cake non-alcoholic, and this one is the non-alcoholic oat milk mocha stout. I'm quite a fan of the old Stay Puft range they do. I'm a fan of some of the stouts they've done, and I'm fucking chuffed to beans at that. Superhero Landing is also due out, so you bet your ass there's going to be a video on that shortly. But this one, yeah, oat milk mocha stout. So, eyes dark, nose coffee sweet, tastes coffee and chocolate. Lovely stuff. Space Cake, you're weird, I like you. I like you too, Space Cake. What is a bit weird though is this one. They make a big thing on the front of it about being oat milk. So oat milk, mocha stout. And you read the ingredient, and there's lactose in here. So there's milk in it. So this isn't vegan, which you would think it would be based off that on the front. So the non-alcoholic oat milk mocha stout, interestingly, has milk in it. Like, why would you do that? Just why? Like, it's in the title, oat milk. Why does your oat milk stout have milk in it? Why? Just why? I don't understand why they do that. They've kind of made it out as if it would be a vegan stout, but it's not. Hey ho, on to the next one, folks. And next up we have the Party Hard non-alcoholic. Again, both of these cans, fucking lovely can designs on these as always, and it's going to be our pretty standard pale ale. So we got eyes golden, nose is citrus and pine, and the taste is mango citrusy. Looks very nice. Again with this one, not suitable for the vegans. It's got lactose in it, just got milk in it again. So again, I just don't understand. Really don't understand why they put the lactose in these. They had the perfect opportunity here, especially with how they're releasing these in January. They had the perfect opportunity to make these vegan as well and go, oh well, you can do dry January and veganuary, and we got the beers for you. But they haven't done that, so that's a bit of a strange choice on their behalf. But hey ho, on to the next one, folks. Next out of the box we have the rhubarb and custard non-alcoholic sour. Rose gold again, nose candy again. Rhubarb and custard sweets taste like. If this tastes like the alcoholic version of this, which I imagine probably will taste quite similar, maybe not the same but quite similar, that one did kind of taste like rhubarb and custard sweets. So this one's looking quite promising, so we'll see what this one has in store. Again with this one, milk, not suitable for vegans. Just seems like a missed move, to be honest with you. And the last one out of the box, we have the old Club Tropica Non-Colic. And I've never actually tried the Non-Colic version of this. I'm a massive fan of Club Tropica, the standard version. I think it's a fucking great beer. It's probably the best, one of the best beers around, to be honest with you, just my personal taste anyway. This is golden hazy, nose mango and pineapple, taste is tropical, all the usuals. It'd be quite interesting to try this just to see whether it does actually taste like it says it's going to taste. So I meant to say this too contains lactose, so it contains milk. So again, not suitable for vegans. This one also contains oat, which the oat milk one does not. Just double check. So, I'm not gonna lie guys, there are some baffling fucking choices going on here from Tiny Rebel. Hopefully they all taste good. Welcome back friends. Just watched me unbox these and now I'm gonna be drinking them. So let's get straight into it, shall we guys? So I'm gonna be drinking first the rhubarb and custard non-alcoholic sour. I tried the alcoholic version of this. It's pretty damn good, to be fair. Pretty damn good. I'm not a massive fan of sours, so not one of my favourite drinks, but it tastes like it's supposed to, so that's good. Let's see if the non-alcoholic version tastes the same, shall we? Let's crack it open. Smells very reminiscent. I think there's only one thing for it. I'm going to pour a little bit out just to see the colour of this one. Oh boy, that's very pale. Look at that. It almost looks like a fucking hard seltzer. Oh my god, very pale, very, very pale. What's it say? Rose gold? Yeah, I can see rose gold actually, so not. One thing for it, folks. If you're new to the channel, we always do a little Ching Ching before we drink. So, Ching Ching, brotherhood. Not a great deal of taste of that one. Not a great deal at all. There's just a little bit. There's a little bit of a taste at the beginning. I'm not even sure I'd say it's custard, but that kind of taste to it. No real rhubarb notes to it. I know rhubarb's not a massively strong flavour in these drinks most of the time, but it's not unpleasant. It's just pretty nothing to it. So, not a fan. I'm going to move on to the next one now, guys. So, next up we have the Party Hard motherfuckers. So this is the Pale Ale. Again, all these are 0.5%. This one is supposed to taste mangoey and citrusy, which is very much up my street. Bit of a pine smell on the nose of this one. Let's crack it open and see how it smells. Does smell like a pale ale. It's got it. Got the notes there. A little bit of fruitiness, bit of citrusy, bit of mango. I can smell that. Just a little bit, but it's very much pale ale. So let's pour a little bit out. Again, very pale, very pale. First time I've ever seen a pale ale that's actually really fucking pale. Look at that. Looks like fucking someone's put. It looks like cloud lemonade. Yeah, it still smells like a pale ale. So I suppose the purpose of you drinking these is to kind of get the feel you're drinking a beer while you're having it in your hand, while you're not actually taking the alcohol content in. Should be good. So let's see if it tastes like a pale ale, shall we, folks? Ching Ching again. Boys and gals, no mango in that taste whatsoever. Once again, that is plain. I really can't get much of a taste of anything on that one. Let's try the stout. See if that is any different this time. So we've got Space Cake, the prettiest of all the cans, I think it's fair to say. That is a beautiful looking can, and this is going to be one of those cans where if I was one of those people who cuts the tops off and puts plants in them, I would definitely use this can. It's beautiful. Right up my street. I am very black to my core, apart from my pasty white skin. But yeah, this is supposed to taste coffee, chocolate, going to be dark, but again, if I learned anything from past two, probably won't be as dark as I'm expecting. Nose is quite coffee and quite sweet. So does the oat milk stout with no oats in it actually taste any good? Let's see. Let's give it a crack it open, see how it smells first. There's a bit of a chocolatiness to it, like a bitter chocolatiness, not very sweet. Would not have said that was sweet, which is what it's supposed to. Not complaining. It's not a bad smell, especially not to myself. I like dark chocolate. I like that kind of bitterness to it. So this isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination for me, but it's not what they say it's going to smell like. So let's pour a little bit out. It's not a strong smell to that whatsoever. It really isn't. Not a strong smell at all. Quite earthy. As I say, it's quite almost like a burnt chocolatey smell to it. Let's give it a taste, see how it goes, shall we, folks? Ching Ching, brotherhood. It's just not a great deal of taste. And the smell off this one is kind of putting me off as I'm drinking it as well. Really earthy smell. If I didn't know any better, I would say that this glass had been pulled from like the dirt outside or something. It's really earthy in here. Again, just not a lot of taste. That one is supposed to taste chocolate and coffee. Both things that are fucking A-okay by my books. But that does not taste like that, Chief. Does not taste like that at all. We've got one left, folks. Let's see whether the last one. Whether I have saved the best till last. This is the Club Tropica, and this is the non-colic version of Club Tropica. As I previously mentioned, Club Tropica probably is my favourite beer. What just happened there is I forgot to drop this on the floor when I put it in the fridge. And now I've got a nice, I would say beer stained crotch, but it's not beer, is it? Really? Non-alcoholic beer stained crotch. Excellent. Just what I want. As I was saying, Club Tropica is probably my favourite beer at this moment in time. Off the top of my head, it's fucking lovely stuff. Very, very good. So, hopefully, just hopefully, this will live up to that. There's a pleasant kind of pineapple-y aroma of it. I'm glad I spilled this on my crotch rather than the others, because at least this will smell okay. Smell quite nice. Yeah, it is quite, let's say, quite mango-y. Bit of pineapple, yeah. It does smell very reminiscent of the regular Club Tropica, so hopefully, just hopefully, they've done a good job with this one. So let's pour a little bit out. Let's see how this looks. I have nowhere to put this can now. So, this one is the most normal looking one of the lot. Looks exactly like, I say exactly like, it might be just a smidgen lighter, but very similar to the regular Club Tropica right there. So, let's see if it tastes like it, shall we, guys? Ching Ching. So it's better, but it's not particularly that great. That pains me to say that. There's the most taste on this of any of them. There is a tropically taste to it. There is, again, there's an aftertaste to it. It completely wipes out the rest of the taste of it. Up front, there's hints of the Club Tropica in it. And if you had to drink one of these four, drink this one. However, I must say, these I'm quite disappointed in. Really am quite disappointed in these. You know, I don't expect them to taste, I don't expect this one, for example, to taste just like the beer. It's not going to. There is no alcohol in it. That forms part of the flavour. It's not going to taste the same. But I expect it to do a good job of what it's doing, and these just don't. As I say, this one is probably the best, but there's this aftertaste just hanging around my mouth now. It's really putting me off it. Not great, Brotherhood. Not great. As I said, I know they're not going to taste exactly the same. I know they're not going to taste as kind of full-bodied as their alcoholic brethren, because, as I said, that forms part of the flavour. But it's just not that great, guys. It's just not that great. Not a good job on these. And that pains me to say that, because I'm normally a fan of most stuff 20-year-old puts out, but these, they just missed that mark. They're just not that good. If you are doing dry January, by all means, give these a try. They're not for me. I don't think they would be for you. In terms of the price of these did cost me £7.50 for the 4-pack, so that's pretty reasonable. You know, that's kind of what, 170, 180 odd a can, which is not great, but craft beer prices, you know, blah 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 blah. It's not overly expensive either. It's not the best non-alcoholic beer I've tasted either, to be frank, but that's the story for another day. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you could like the video, that'd be very much appreciated, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be excellent, truly excellent. And when you subscribe to the channel, what you need to do is you need to hit that bell, baby. First one of 2021, baby. First one of 2021. Hit the bell, get your notifications when we release new videos just like this one. I will be doing another video for the next release, which is this coming Monday, I believe, of the Superhero Landed, which is the salted caramel popcorny imperial stout thing, which Tiny Rebel and Brewdog collabed on, which is very much up my fucking street, and I'm buying that shit. So until then, folks, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.